Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll talk about this meme that shows up every once in a while, with a guy sitting on the bed with a towel around him, saying something along the lines of, "That moment when you get out of the shower and contemplate life for a while," or "That moment when you get out of the shower and stare at nothing for 20 minutes." The reason this happens is due to the high stimulation you are experiencing while you are in the shower. The same thing happens when you are in a high stimulus setting, then expose yourself to a low stimulus setting, like when you have had your headphones in for a while and expose yourself to a quiet room, or when you leave the club or a party and feel the silence away from that noisy area. You could even experience this talking to somebody, which could subconsciously deter you or attract you to that person, depending on whether or not you like to have long discussions. Just thought I would throw that in there. Keep diligent, people. Don't let the brain drive how you feel about someone. If they are good to you, be good to them. In the shower, the brain is processing the temperature of the water, undergoing a body temperature change and your body movement and brain processes to complete your shower and whatever brain chemistry that goes along with that. But the two most important aspects are the constant feel of the water hitting your body and the sound of rushing water. After you leave a high stimulus area, this kind of static or white noise lingers in your head because the brain was processing the things it needed so that you were able to properly comprehend what is happening. This assimilation of constant stimuli made the brain adjust its natural ability to balance its thought processes in order to keep up with the constant flow of incoming information. When you leave the area, it is still in that brain adjustment until you start to assimilate less information. I theorize the brain is creating this extra white noise in the background while you are experiencing that high energy area,
as a way to feed itself information, until you start assimilating less information.
This happens so that it does not get stuck in that assimilation process, making you hyper-aware. Hyper-awareness could make the conscious organism stress, because information will be perceived by the organism in a way that does not require it to respond with the same high energy. This hyper-awareness of the assimilation of information could also be the reason some people experience hyperthymesia. This hyper-awareness was not convenient to our primitive ancestors, so we now sit down and space out for 20 minutes when we hop out of a long shower. So the brain adjusts itself to its new low-stimulus environment.